What's up, guys? As you can see, I had the 3DR transmitter torn apart. I had a great flight yesterday, but I tried to fly it today, and for some reason it's not sending Wi-Fi, and the transmitter refuses to turn off. The screen will power off, but when you flip it over, after you turn it off, you can see that the Wi-Fi card and everything else is still running, and it won't shut off. I left it there for 15 minutes, and it just stayed on. So there might be something defective with this transmitter. I'm going to have to check back on warranty. Obviously, I tore it apart. If I have to, I'll just replace the Wi-Fi card in here, and we'll go from there. But, this is not turning off, and the red light on the main board is also not turning off. So I've got this torn apart, and we're taking a look at it here today. But I noticed something interesting here. There is an 8 gigabyte micro SD card glued into this. I also noticed after removing the Wi-Fi card and pulling it out that the antennas were not glued on there very well. They're very loose. So I may end up having to redo all this and then put it back together and see what happens. But it's refusing to communicate with the Solo unless every time I perform a default reset on the transmitter. Like factory data reset on the transmitter, wait the 20 minutes for it to do that, then it will pair up with the Solo and then they'll communicate and actually talk. That's running the latest firmware. So my first interesting problem with the 3DR has arose, and I'm not sure if I'll be having to replace a Wi-Fi card or not, but I'm going to go ahead and post this on the forum for everyone. If you guys know what would be causing this, please let me know. It just boots up and then it says waiting for Solo, and then it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't communicate with this unless I perform a factory reset of the transmitter every single time. It won't even attempt to pair with this. Once it goes into pairing mode, then it will communicate with the Solo. But other than that, I'm not getting, every time I crank it up, and I have to keep removing the battery to reset it. So if I turn it on and it doesn't do anything, I have to pull the battery, put it back in to reset it, and then restart it, and it still says waiting for Solo. The only time it actually sends a Wi-Fi signal now is if I do a factory default reset on it, like a hard reset on the transmitter. Then I have to wait that long time period before it finally says connect me to the Solo app and go from there. So I'm perplexed at the moment here. So I'm going to post this on the Facebook group for the Solo pilots and see what they have to say. Let me know, guys. The red light on the board is staying on even when the screen is powered off and the transmitter is completely down. The yellow light is still flashing and the red light is still on even after the controller's off. I've never seen anything like it before. Let me know.